Hello everyone, welcome to Relation Circle. Today I would like to talk to about how to have sex without your parents knowing. These are following 10 steps. So let's get started. First of all, finding a place and time. Number 1, do it when your parents are away. Now, their schedules and plans for a time when they will be away for at least a few hours. Make sure that there's a large enough window before you get too excited. Listen for talks of date nights, weekend events, and movie plans. These are usually good for about 3 to 5 hours of parental absence, during which you can plot on your secrets. If they ever go out of town and leave you in charge, you have hit the jackpot. Number 2, if your partner's parents are more open minded, this is probably the easiest option. If your parents won't let you go over to partner house, you can always lie and claim to go to a friend's house or out shopping. However, this could cause more trouble in the long run. Then number 3, seize the moment. You never know when a perfect opportunity is going to appear. If you and your partner are ready to go, you should be ready to jump on the chances that you get. Number 4, use a car. Having sex in a car is double as long as you can find a scheduled place to park. This option might be a bit cramped, but its certainty can be done. If you live in a rural area, trying pulling over on a country road. Business parks are usually fairly deserted on weekends and after hours. You can also try to hide in plain sight with lots of other cars around in big parking lot. Try to avoid parking near buildings or businesses. Otherwise, make sure to look out for security cameras and make sure to ready any signals and signs that indicates you are not supposed to be there. You don't want to draw the attention of police or security guards. Keep in mind that many public places are closely monitored at night when people have less reason to come and go. If this is your only option, try to do it during the day if you want to avoid suspicions from police, park rangers, and security guards. Number 5. Talk to mutual friends and about other options. You might be able to arrange for some privacy at social gathering or the house of someone whose parents are less uptight than yours. It's a long shot, but totally worth looking into. Number 6. Venture into the outdoors. Remote natural settings like parks and forests are usually good places to get some alone time. Pack a picnic with food, drinks, and blankets and hike around together in search of secluded spots. Make sure to pick a place that is safe and private. If you know of good spot already, feel free to take your romantic lay-on there. Perhaps there is a make-out point near your community. Maybe you know about an old tree house in the woods or a quiet place where no one goes. Make sure that your partner is up for roughing. Not everyone is comfortable with the great outdoors. Make your intentions clear beforehand. Number 7. Look for another indoor space. Book a cheap motel room if you can afford it. Take your partner to an unused or low traffic room at school, at work, or at another community building. Perhaps you have the key to a storage room at your school or at your work, or maybe you know about a corner in the church basement that no one ever checks. Try to think outside the box. Number 8. Beware of the risks. It is illegal to have sex in many outdoors and public spaces. It is illegal to have a sex with a minor younger than age 16, 17 or 18 in the US. If you are legally an adult, make sure that you understand the consequences. If you are caught violating these laws, you might be arrested or fined and legally labeled a sexual predator. Check the legal age of consent for your state or country. If you live in US, the age of consent may be 16, 17 or 18, with a corresponding acceptable difference between ages. If the age of consent for your state is 18, this means that sex is with anyone younger than 18 is illegal. Even if you are 18 and your partner is 17, or if you are 17 and your partner is also 17. Many teenage lovers have been branded sexual predator over the years. This label follows you into adulthood. You have to register as a sex offender whenever you move to new address, and you may not be allowed to live within certain radius of school. Whether the law is fair or the law is blind, you should be aware of the consequences of what you are doing. Number 9. Talk to your partner. You should both be ready to have sex and ready to accept the consequences. Make sure you are both on the same page about all of this. It might be awkward at first, but you will need to talk about sex in order to arrange the best way to do it secretly. If you are going to keep your parents from finding out, you need to communicate. Find a discreet way to talk about these things. If your parents read your text messages, then you shouldn't discuss your plans over text. If you go to the same school, you can talk there. Consider agreeing on code to refer to sexual things so that you can make plans openly. Last one is number 10. Considering telling your parents. They might be more helpful and understanding than you expect. By sneaking around and trying to have sex without your parents knowing, you will always be at risk of getting caught. Think about whether there's a chance you want to take. Have a confident, mature conversation with your parents about your decision. If you can explain why you are ready to have sex, they might give you the space to make your own choice. Finding out if your parents' partners could handle the news. If so, talk to them. This kind of thing often goes much more smoothly if somebody's parents know what is going on. So these 10 steps are coaching you how to have sex without your parents knowing. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to Relation Circle and press the bell icon. Thank you very much.